I'm Big Butt Bear. Y'all know me. Just like we teased during the pizza video, we're gonna do the real thing now. We are gonna do pulled pork on the barbecue. We got here a beautiful 8-pound. It's called a pork shoulder roast, if you see it on the label, but it's also known as a Boston butt. And when real pitmasters talk about it, they never say shoulder roast. They always say butt. Now you're gonna see some hands in the picture. That's gonna be my sous chef. His name is Sue.
Big Butt Bear, my name is not Sue. It's Ignatius. Actually, it's Art, but we'll go with that. So first thing I want you to do is I want you to trim off all the excess pieces of fat. It's going to take a little while. Use a boning knife. Like this one? Yeah, that's good. You get rid of all those pieces. See that? Yeah, you don't want that in there. Just take all those pieces off. Take your time and cut them off. Alright, like this. Just like that. You're doing good. Even though this is your first time. Yeah, that's right, Big Butt Bear. This is actually the first time I've used this knife. Bad time! See that hard piece over there? Yeah, get him off. You don't want that on there. Hey, Big Butt Bear, how are we gonna season this? Well, I figure we'll use some Big Butt Bear brand Smoke Your Butt barbecue rub and seasoning, which you'll see in that bottle over there. Is that yours? That's mine. It's good stuff. I'll tell you what's in it later. Now see, turn it there, there's a bone. You see that bone? That's the only bone that you should have in there. Now turn them over. Alright. Now this guy doesn't have a lot of fat on him. You see if any real thick pieces, you should get them off like they had, like that one right there. But this piece doesn't have a lot of fat on it, so let's just stay there. Now when you're working with any raw meat, you got to avoid cross-contamination. Anything that touches meat can't touch anything else, including your hands. Now what I suggest you do is you have one hand that you keep contaminated and one hand that you keep clean.
And it looks like we're going to need to maybe wash your paws later today too.
I'm going to have to wash my paws. Alright, so now we're going to start with the bottom. Now put on some of that there Big Butt Bear Smoke Your Butt brand barbecue seasoning and rub.
What's in your seasoning, by the way?
Oh, it's no secret. We got some salt, pepper, dehydrated garlic, dehydrated onions. There's a lot of brown sugar in there. Pat it in, please. Okay. Put more. Some other seasonings. There's a little cumin in there. You like spanking that butt, don't you?
You're not a very helpful chef sometimes, Big Butt Bear.
Well, that's because I don't have opposable thumbs. Look at me. See? No opposable thumbs.
Guess that would take an impact, wouldn't it?
Sure would. Alright, now do the top. Don't be skimpy about it. Yeah, slap that in.
Even smells amazing.
That's the cumin.
Yeah.
So how about that, Big Butt Bear? Does that look good to you?
Yeah. Don't that look pretty? But it's not ready to smoke yet. You gotta let it sit for at least an hour so all those flavors can kind of get in there. It's gonna brine a little. Now, you have to let it sit for at least an hour in the refrigerator, but we're gonna let it sit overnight because we're gonna start smoking first thing in the morning. Now go wash your paws! It's a beautiful morning here in Big Butt Bear Land. It's early summer. We got the pit boss fired up to, well, we're going to start her up at 250. And then that'll make some nice smoke. We might pick up the temperature later. And we got our Boston butt. My son here has it all prepped up and ready to go. Nothing to do now but just throw it on.
bat side down. Now my smoker has Wi-Fi, so we've been on for about 3 hours. Get a shot of that. Look at that Wi-Fi. Okay, so there's a probe in there. You can see he's at 134 degrees right now. That's a probe right in the middle of the butt. No, not my butt. So take a look at that. We're still at 250. We're gonna keep cooking until we're gonna look for around 160. That's when the next step's gonna be. And if you got a pellet smoker, don't be concerned if you're not seeing smoke all the time. Pellet smokers aren't going to smoke when they're feeding the fire. They're only going to smoke when the wood's smoldering. So don't panic. About 1 o'clock. Oh, look at that. That bark is starting to form. And close it. If you're looking, you ain't cooking. All right, we're back. Hours later. Open the lid. Open the lid. All right. Now look at that beautiful bark on there. Oh yeah, it's going to be good thing up there. And look over here. Just threw on some chicken breasts. Those will take a lot less time to cook because those, they're much smaller. That's for a diner we have tonight that doesn't like to eat pork, but it'll be good. It's all going to be good. All right. Well, we're coming down the home stretch here. That probe that reads 194. We're shooting for 195 as our target temperature for the pork. That one there that says 154. Those are the couple of pieces of chicken y'all saw me put in there before. We're gonna take that up to 165. But once the pork comes out, we'll turn the temp up so it doesn't dry out. All right. Looks like we made our target temperature 195. So here's what we're going to do. Now watch as my assistants take care of this. Gonna open it up. Oh, isn't that pretty?
Ooh, yeah.
That's just fat down there. That was going to go away anyway. Don't worry about that. That is some good pork. Now you got to get you some foil.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, Big Butt Bear, got something for you. Praise the Lord and pass the biscuits. That's tasty. Now turn it up so that chicken finishes. Open up the gloves.
Okay, I gotta have a piece too. That looks delicious.
Wesley, this is for you. What do you think?
Oh, wow. That is so good.
All right, now it's got to rest for half an hour. So we're going to close that up. Now you have to wait at least half an hour before you can pull it. More if you've got it. But I'm hungry. All right, it's time for the big reveal. Here we go. Oh, don't that look pretty?
That looks amazing.
Oh, it smells amazing too. All right, take it out of the foil. Now, if there's a lot of fat there, you're going to want to pull that fat off, but look at that. There's no fat. It's all rendered out. Take a couple of forks. Start pulling it apart. Now, look at that. Look at that bone. That bone should just slide right out. Hey, you're right, Big Butt Bear. Just like they said it would.
That's how you know it's tender.
It's falling off the bone. It's literally falling off the bone. Put that over there. Now just start pulling it apart. You can use your paws for this. The problem is, it's very hot. We're going to leave all those juices in there. Look at that. Look at that. Got that money muscle right there. That's what they call that piece. See the pieces with the bark on them? That piece, see that piece right there. Give me a taste of that.
Oh, man! Now you can shred this as much as you want. Some people like to get it real fine, some people like it chunky. Oh, I just leveled up. Now why don't you go over to the counter and slice you some of that chicken? Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. That's for Wesley's sister, Sammy. Look at how tender. And you can see the smoke. That smoky goodness. Nothing left to do now but make us some sandwiches and eat up. This will go really great with my sister Becky's coleslaw, and she made something for me. So that's it. That's our pulled pork. So until next time, stay safe out there and keep on rolling.